Hello everyone, we are Nadia and Eugénio.
Olá.
And today we are going to make kimchi. Today is a beautiful, warm winter day, so we decided to do everything outside and film outside, so enjoy. Also, why we are doing kimchi? So kimchi is a Korean dish and it's a fermented cabbage. It's very good for your gut health, as all fermented foods. And it's probably our favorite fermented food, right?
For years.
Yeah. So what we have here, Eugénio?
To make kimchi, we're gonna use a traditional recipe from Kimchi. I will add the link under the video. And the basic ingredient is the cabbages. We use Chinese cabbages as in the traditional recipe. We try to replace it with other types of cabbage, but it doesn't resemble the same taste. And also we need carrots, onions, garlic, a lot of garlic, ginger. In the original recipe there is daikon, but we'll use the local grown radishes, salt, red hot pepper, fish sauce, which is kind of optional ingredient but very desirable. It gives a very distinct flavor, and green onions that we just collected. That's it.
Let's get started.
Let's do it. Good enough.
I think so. Okay, so we've done all the preparation work. We cut everything that we needed to cut and we salted the cabbage. It needs approximately 1 hour to sweat, and meanwhile we will make so-called porridge. So what is it?
Porridge is needed to kickstart the fermentation as a food for yeast, and we'll basically boil some flour with water. In the original recipe it calls for rice flour, but we don't have it. We'll try to substitute it with a regular one. Let's
See you
do it.
later. It's so cool.
You wanna change?
It's so cool. No, I will make a little bit and reduce.
This is all the good stuff. We make porridge. There's a big one. Red gold.
So nice. Oh, already smells so good. This thing doesn't smell good, but eventually. I didn't realize that there is so much this fish sauce goes inside. I thought it's just a little bit.
A bit too much.
Last time my hands are clean.
Good luck. I remember last time we did kimchi, I promised myself that I will never ever do it without gloves again.
Why?
Because it lasts on your hands for a week.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is. I break my promise. I made that too big.
It's fine. We will just
Carrots.
One by one, okay? Go away. I wanna do it.
Nadia! Aqui!
I need your help.
It's always inevitably happens that there is not enough stuffing for all the cabbages. So what we can do in this case is to put these cabbages in the bottom of this hole. Actually, there is not enough space. Okay. Then we'll make a salad from it. We'll make a salad from it. We promise.
We finished all the work, and in 3 weeks, this cabbage will turn into delicious kimchi. But how actually magic works? How this fermentation process works? So, in a nutshell, cabbage, like as any other living thing, covered by multiple microbes. And one of the microbes that will play the main role in the fermentation process called lactic acid bacteria. So it eats sugar and produces CO2 and lactic acid that will make our kimchi taste sour.
And this sourness actually works as a natural preservant, so we don't need to add vinegar or lemon juice or whatever usually is used as a preservant. And we are using salt here as in any fermentation is preferable because salt gives this lactic bacteria advantage to compete against other unwanted bacteria. And why are we talking a lot about this? Because we recently watched an interesting course from Harvard. It's actually free, and it talks everything about the fermentation. I was involved consciously and unconsciously in some fermentation doing stuff for years, and after watching this course, it took us like what, 2 weeks maybe. Yeah, everything is now, the understanding is much better, and yeah, and it's more joyful because you know how to do it better and yeah, understand the stuff.
Yeah, I also like the course. We learned so many things about fermented foods like kimchi and sauerkraut and bread and wine and many other things. It was very, very interesting, and it's fun that it's a Harvard course that talks about fermentation, and it's kind of science.
On this bombshell, see you in 3 weeks.